Okay, this video is about solving systems of equations by elimination. The steps for elimination would be write the system so like terms are aligned, eliminate one of the variables and solve for the other variable, substitute value of the variables from step 2 into an original equation, and solve for the other variable. And then write your answers from step 2 and 3 as an ordered pair x, y. So there's 3 different ways you can do elimination. The first one is just by doing addition. So, given the system 3x minus 4y equals 10 and x plus 4y equals -2, we can eliminate y by adding the systems. So I'm just going to rewrite 3x minus 4y equals 10, x plus 4y equals -2. Now I am looking for, I know I can add these because I have opposite coefficients. So I have -4 in front of my y and I have a +4 in front of my y. That means that they're opposite coefficients. So if I add them together, they will be eliminated. So 3x plus x is 4x. -4y plus 4y cancels out, and 10 plus -2 is 8. I divide by 4, x is going to equal 2. Then I substitute the value of x into an original equation. It does not matter if you go to the first or second equation as long as it is the original equation. So I'm going to substitute 2 in for x of the second equation. So instead of x, I have 2 plus 4y equals -2. Subtract -2 from both sides. 4y equals -4. Divide by 4. Y equals -1. So for my answer, I have to write it as an ordered pair. X is 2, so I have 2, y is -1. Okay, another way you can do this is by subtraction. So let's say you would use subtraction if you had the same coefficient, but they're not opposite. So then you would subtract. So for example, the given system 2x plus y equals -5 and 2x minus 5y equals 13. The coefficient for x is the same, it's 2. So we can use subtraction. X can be eliminated by subtracting the systems. So I would have 2x plus y equals -5, and then 2x minus 5y equals 13. Well, I'm subtracting, so one way to make sure that you don't miss a subtraction is to distribute this negative throughout. So then the problem becomes 2x plus y equals -5. Negative times 2x is -2x. Negative times -5 is +5. Negative times 13 is a -13. Then I can just combine them and go straight down. 2x minus 2x cancels out. Y plus 5y is 6y. -5 minus 13 is how you could say it, is -18. Then I divide by 6. Y equals -3. So now I'm going to substitute the value of y into an original equation. I'm going to do the first equation because, it doesn't matter, but that's what I'm going to choose. So I have 2x minus 3 equals -5. So add 3 to both sides. 2y equals -2. Divide by 2. Y equals -1. So as an ordered pair, I'm going to have -3, -1. Now sometimes you're going to get an equation where you do not have the same coefficient and you don't have opposite coefficients. So you have to multiply one or both equations by a number to make them opposite coefficients. So I'm going to pick a variable to eliminate and distribute to one or both equations depending on the system setup. So I'm going to pick, and I'm going to multiply the second one by 3, because then I'd have a negative 3 and 3. So I have negative 3x plus y equals negative 5. X plus 2y equals 11. So I'm going to multiply that by 3. So the problem becomes negative 3x plus y equals negative 5. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 2y is 6y. And 3 times 11 is 33. So then I just combine those. Negative 3x and 3x is 0. Y and 6y is 7y. Negative 5 and 33 is going to give me 28. Divide by 7. Y equals 4. Then I'm going to substitute that in to one of the original equations. So I'm going to have x plus 2 times 4 equals 11. X plus 8 equals 11. Subtract 8. X is going to equal 3. So my ordered pair, my solution is 3, 4. So here's a few that we're going to do quickly. There's 4 problems. I would recommend pausing the video, try them out, and then replaying the video when you're able to. Okay, so example 1, I have x plus y equals 1, negative x plus y equals 5. So I'm first looking to see if I have opposite coefficients, and I do, my x's. So I can just add those together. X plus negative x cancels out. Y plus y is 2y. 1 plus 5 is 6. I'm then going to divide by 2, so y equals 3. I then have to plug that 3 into, for y, for my original equation. So x plus 3 equals 1. Subtract 3, x equals negative 2. Write this in an ordered pair, negative 2, 3, and there's your answer. Number 2, I have 3x plus 4y equals 21, and 3x minus 2y equals 3. I look to see if there's opposite coefficients, and there's not, but there is the same coefficient. Now, earlier we distributed that negative throughout. This time I'm just going to subtract straight down so I can show you the 2 different methods. 3x minus 3x cancels out. 4 minus negative 2 is 6y, and 21 minus 3 is 18. I then divide by 6, y equals 3. So I'm going to go up to the original, one of the original equations, and plug that in. So let's do the second equation. I have 3x minus 2 times 3 equals 3. 3x minus 6 equals 3. Add 6. 3x equals 9. Divide by 3. X equals 3. So my answer is 3, 3. That is my solution. Looking at number 3, I have x plus y equals 7 and 5x plus 2y equals 8. I do not have the same coefficients, and I do not have opposite coefficients. So I'm going to have to multiply one of the equations by something. So the first thing I need to do is decide if I want to eliminate my x's or y's. I'm going to choose to eliminate my x's. For that, I'm looking at my coefficient for x, which is 5. So the opposite coefficient, opposite of 5, is negative 5. So I'm going to multiply this entire first equation by negative 5. I get negative 5x minus 5y equals negative 35. Then I'm just going to rewrite the second equation under it exactly how it is. Negative 5x plus 5x cancels out. Negative 5y plus 2y is negative 3y. And negative 35 plus 8 is negative 27. Then I'm going to divide by negative 3. So y is going to equal 9. Now I'm just plugging that back into one of my original equations. So x plus 9 equals 7. Subtract 9. X equals negative 2. So my answer is -2, 9. Same thing with number 4. I have 2x minus y equals 8 and x plus 3y equals 4. I don't have opposite coefficients. I don't have the same coefficient. So I need to decide if I want to eliminate x or y. For this one, let's eliminate y. Therefore, I'm going to have to multiply the first equation by 3. So I'm going to have 6x minus 3y equals 24. I did not have to multiply by -3 because I already have the negative in that equation, so I just had to multiply by the 3. Now I'm going to rewrite x plus 3y directly below. 6x plus x is 7x. -3y plus 3y cancels out. And 24 plus 4 is 28. I then divide by 7. X equals 4. I'm going to plug that back into one of my original equations. We're going to plug it into the second one. So I have 4 plus 3y equals 4. Subtract 4. 3y equals 0. Divide by 3. Y equals 0. So my final answer is 4, 0. Hope that helps.